Welcome back to my channel, guys. I did not feel like cleaning my room to fill in front of it, so I am sitting in front of my messed up vase that my dogs chewed up, but I love it too much to get rid of it. So I wanted to sit down and film the 8th month, I believe, of my tiny house. I'm sorry if you guys can hear my dogs outside. They are outside right now, right next to me. This is the 7th month of my tiny house update. I thought I had filmed this previously, but I did not. Couldn't find it in my files. Otherwise, I would have uploaded it 2 weeks ago. I just got way too busy and I was way too tired to sit down and film. Sorry if you guys can hear my dogs barking. So let's jump into it as to not waste any time. I had 11 stays at my tiny house. All of them came from, majority of them came from Airbnb, and one came from Red Awning, which is a host platform that shoots out to booking.com, hotels.com, using their website. So it's really good to have multiple websites that you are on and you don't actually have to individually sign up for those websites. This time I actually wrote down how much I was paid versus how much Airbnb was paid, because I know, I guess I should say, this is already with taxes, fees, occupancy fees being taken out of my daily value, but maybe some people don't believe that. So I actually wrote it down this time for all of the Airbnb stays. Now I always start out with saying that I do not have a mortgage on my tiny house. It sits on 3 acres where my cabin is. My cabin does have a mortgage. I just had some free space to put my tiny house up there, so I do not say that my tiny house has a mortgage, because it doesn't. My tiny house cost me $38,000 to buy, and then $20,000 or $25,000 to get the land ready. You guys can see that whole video on my channel under my tiny house playlist, because a lot of people still ask me to this day, well, how much did it cost, blah, blah, blah. I have that all documented. I always do all the numbers for you guys. So I had 5 nights unbooked. I have my notebook here that I wrote down. 5 nights unbooked. My price scale was between $112, $145, $130, and this was during November. So we did have Thanksgiving. The price for Thanksgiving was about $145 for a tiny house. I think is decent. During summer, I can usually get $199. I don't know why I did not put $199 for Thanksgiving. Massive loss, but we're here to learn. So I got good ratings. Here are some of the ratings up here so you guys can see, and then also here are some of the booking amounts that you guys can see. You can see the occupancy tax being taken out, Airbnb's fees being taken out, and how much I made versus how much Airbnb took from me. So for example, I was paid $504.40 for a 3-day stay, and Airbnb was paid $666.87. So take out $666, subtract $504, that is Airbnb's cut. For another example, here's I don't know, maybe a decent example is Airbnb was $527.08 for the guest to pay, but I was only paid out $398.67. So you can see all that cost breakdown, and also I have a picture right here for you guys to see. I did not have a lot of or any bad things happen in November. I got rid of my lawn care for fall and for December because grass doesn't grow during winter, so I didn't have any lawn care expenses. My electricity was $103. My cleaner came 11 times for $880 in total. My insurance cost me $57.91. You want to try your best to try to get tiny house RV insurance on it, because my insurance doesn't include this RV. I tried to talk to them. My house insurance doesn't include the tiny house. They never really got back to me. And he kept saying that he couldn't find anybody that would, so I have Allstate for my insurance. My Wi-Fi was $136. I have an exterminator that comes because we are up in the national forest. We are up in the forest where there are lots of bugs. So my exterminator comes every 3 months. 3 months hit, and it was $99 per house, y'all. So $99 for the cabin, $99 for the other cabin, $99 for the tiny house. My water filter. So I told you guys that I was going to be upgrading my hot tub last month. Well, for the last month's update back in October, and I finally did. I upgraded it because a lot of people come to the tiny house for only a 1-day stay, and it takes on a 120 amp 24 hours for the water to get hot. I was losing money refunding people because of that. Some people were very kind about it, others weren't. So I did go ahead and get a 220 amp, and that is now 4 hours long to heat up the hot tub. Super good. And then I also have a water filtration system that helps my water not smell. So I had to get that put in along with the filtration system, and that cost me now $76 a month. I ended up doing the monthly cost for it because if you buy it outright, I think it's about $3,000 to $5,000. So I'm happy to just do $76 a month. So that is an update for that. If my water table is low, guys. So for my well, it's only about 100 feet deep. If it was 200 feet deep, then my water wouldn't stink. It smells like sulfur. It's clean. It's filtered water you can drink. I don't choose to drink it. I don't drink sink water. And you can't fit one of those Frigidaire refrigerators inside of there where it has that water thing connected to the refrigerator. We just have a college size refrigerator, and so yeah, it's safe. But also, when the water table isn't when we have re-ups, right, refills, it's a salt level thing. I don't know, I'm not smart. But every month or two we have the people come and they put more salt, a salt table in there, so that it neutralizes the smell of the water. Anyway, $76 a month. The total expenses was $1,351.91. The expenses are going up because that water filtration system was put in. Let's see if I can see what last month update was. Yeah, so total expenses for October were $1,199.81, and we've gone up 200 plus for expenses because of all the other stuff added into it. I made one booking, was November 10th through 12th. My birthday was on Red Awning. We got $393.67 out of that. Red Awning takes like 10% of a fee, so which is why they always encourage you to price your listing higher so that they're not eating into your normal budget. I won't get rid of them, but you know, $393.67. And then for Airbnb, the gross was $4,289.19, which gives me a total, with Airbnb and Red Awning, it was $4,289.19, which gave me a total profit of $2,937.28 for the month of November. And then let's go back to October. My total profit was $4,679.36 in October. Yeah, wow, what? That's a difference. I feel like I'm reading something wrong. I have to go back. Yeah, so my gross for October was $5,879.17. Okay. $1,000 more than I did in November, which is interesting. Very, very interesting. We did have 12 bookings and 3 days unbooked in October, and it was 5 days unbooked in November. So yeah, you guys can see like there could be a big jump per month. My total profit was only $2,900 for this month. So it's good. That is the update for November. Tiny houses are still the way to go in my opinion. They are less stressful. So less stressful than houses. Like I feel like my cabin, my 3-bedroom cabin has way more problems than my tiny house combined with my other property. So I will continue on doing more glamping styles when I save up enough money to buy my tent to put at the other land that we bought. It's just being paused. I know some of you guys had some of those questions about what are you doing with the land that you bought in September. We are slowing down, saving up, paying off debt, and then gonna jump back into creating that land. Hopefully we can get it done this year. I was hoping for summer. We have slowed down on that. So, and if we get the RV, then we can't really focus on the land. So yeah, we're making big decisions. What do you guys think? Does this sound good to you? Do you guys have a tiny house? Let me know down below, and I will see you for December's update. Bye.